We're getting a better idea of the proposed timetable for the Democrats' impeachment inquiry of President Trump. These efforts come in the wake of the whistleblower complaint involving the president's conversation with the leader of Ukraine. As ABC's Rachel Scott shows us, some want articles of impeachment prepared by Thanksgiving.
The impeachment inquiry is picking up steam.
The whistleblower complaint this week is the beginning of a process. So the Democrats on the Hill are going to want to get access to information and to testimony. So this suggests to me that they're going to move quickly and that they're going to be pretty focused on what they ask for.
On Friday, 3 committees subpoenaed Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, hoping to gather information related to his department's role in communicating with Ukrainian officials following President Trump's phone call with Ukraine's president. Late Friday, Special Envoy to Ukraine Kurt Volker resigned after the whistleblower accused him of doing damage control after the president's lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, encouraged Ukraine to dig up dirt on Joe Biden ahead of the 2020 election. The whistleblower also calling Rudy Giuliani, the president's personal attorney, a central figure in the alleged efforts. The former New York City mayor claims he was asked by the State Department and was acting in official capacity. Meanwhile, President Trump says he was unfairly targeted and blamed the probe on partisan politics, calling Democrats do-nothing savages.
I think the Democrats have to be careful that they don't get too far in front of the American public, that the public doesn't go along with what they're doing.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and top Democrats hope that by keeping their impeachment inquiry focused on the Ukraine matter, they will be able to file the articles of impeachment by Thanksgiving. Rachel Scott, ABC News, Washington.
Well, as we begin to move into fall, one of the biggest stories of the summer for one Texas town stands as a symbol of hope. We've shown you this year lots of change in the Falls County seat of Marlin and a city council refocused on better city services. Now, the piece of the puzzle that proved to everyone Marlin, like most of Texas, could accomplish pretty much anything, is set its mind to.
They're talking about bringing a tournament. They're working on bringing a tournament.
Once again, the city of Marlin has its city park. Shortly after voters initiated a changing of the guard at City Hall, Marlin's new leaders looked for ways to show some fast progress in a town that didn't seem as if it had had any in years.
Myself, the mayor and council, we were talking about different things that we needed to do. We knew we had roads. We knew we had to do the plumbing in the ground for the water system. And then I had an idea, and I said, do we have parks?
Everyone agreed a reboot of Marlin's most popular place in days gone by could become a symbol of the town's reemergence. Did nostalgia play a part? Maybe. But leaders here knew in a town with limited finances, they could use sweat equity to return the park to its former glory.
They grew up playing in this park. Somehow it just got forgotten about. And a lot of the growth just took over the park.
Just one problem, though. All the years the park sat closed brought their own changes.
So myself and the public work director decided to come on out here and look. You couldn't even see any of this.
You can still see the stalks from the base of the huge, tall reeds that formed a huge thicket around the park's most popular feature.
He was like, there's no lake out here. I said, no, it used to be a lake out here. Yeah. So he hiked through the weeds, and when he got there, oh, it is a lake out here.
With that established, the work began to reclaim the park from years of overgrowth and weeds. After numerous long days of whacking back at what nature had tried to reclaim, swings, sculptures, picnic tables, and other long-forgotten features began to regain their place here. The historic picnic pavilion on the shore of the lake once again welcomes families. And a new addition, Frisbee Golf, now lures new people here, along with a refurbished baseball and soccer field, just like the work that brought the Falls back to this Falls County landmark. How long did this retransformation take? Guess, because I bet you're wrong.
It took us 2 weeks.
Of continuous work.
A continuous work.
And the hard work doesn't end there for Marlin. One of its next projects will involve barricading the dam and spillway at the city lake. Once that's complete, Marlin plans to reopen the land around the lake for fishing, hunting, and nature walks, something that should happen sometime next year. Well, do you have trouble starting your day without a hot cup of Java? Coffee lovers can rejoice together as they celebrate National Coffee Day today, and my stepdad is probably jumping for joy. Coffee was first discovered back in the 15th century in Africa. Today, Brazil leads the world in coffee production. International Coffee Day just 2 days, so let the celebrations begin with special deals. Several Central Texas coffee shops and eateries have specials and freebies at participating locations, including right here in Central Texas. At Dunkin' Donuts, you can buy one hot coffee and get one free. Maggie Lohmiller is going to love that. At 7-Eleven, you can get any size coffee for $1 with the Rewards app. Love's Travel Stops offering a 24-ounce coffee for just $1. And at Pilot Flying J, anyone with the Rewards app can get a free coffee. Well, a little hot for warm coffee today, so maybe an iced coffee for those folks celebrating.
I definitely would suggest that for sure, because considering that we're starting off on a very warm note, most places are actually waking up in the upper 70s.